Hello. This is a bad angle. Hi. Wow. Okay. Hello. 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 Sorry. So, I just gotta come on and say some things, I guess. Now I have like 1,600 subscribers, a little over, which is crazy. Don't really know why, but I know I haven't been making videos, and for that, I do apologize. But in this video, hi Joel, I'm going to just explain, first of all, why there's floating things in my tea. That's chia seeds. And just gonna explain a little bit about what's happening in my life, the good, the bad, the ugly, the stressful, the exciting, the mistakes, the all the things, because there's some things. So I guess we're just gonna start like in reverse order. So like something just now happened that was super stressful for like it was like, oh yeah, great, things, and then it went whoa, like blew out the speakers in the life, in your head, and then it sizzled back down. So like honestly, what happened was I filmed some videos for a client, honestly, a while ago, and it should have been done already, but I have been booked a lot, and honestly probably like overbooking myself. And as I was on set filming this video with this client, the card was getting full, but it needed to be emptied of this stuff that was on there, but it's going to take too long, and I couldn't do it just then. So I had backup cards, full of stuff, but I had I actually didn't have my computer. I had my best friend with her computer there, and so we just would like transfer the files as soon as like the video would, and we'd cut, and then it would be full. We would empty the card onto that computer and then delete the files off the card, which like even talking about it stresses me out, and then put the card back in the camera and continue filming. And so I went to go work on this project, and I'm like, it's like an instructional video of sorts, and the sequence of videos that I have begins with step 5, and I'm like, where's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the intro, and I'm like, great. Yeah. So because that leads to, or reminds me of something else, another mistake that happened recently, and so, but I call my best friend, and I'm like, hey, do we have files X, Y, and Z on your computer? She's like, yeah, they're right here. And I'm like, oh, praise Jesus. And so, that's like, I make systems. Like, I have systems that I've designed in place for how to avoid these kind of problems. And I notice when life gets really stressful, I just like, what systems? No. And I just like think that I'm better than I am or something, and I just like drop the ball on all my systems and I don't use them, and then I mess up. And it's not like I mess up to where anybody's mad at me, at least that I know about. It's like I get mad at myself more than anybody else. So that just happened, but then like just a few weeks ago, like a month ago, I guess, I deleted files off of a card because they hadn't gotten transferred over to the hard drive yet. And I'm like, Brooke, when you just get so mad at yourself. Yeah, and I've just been like super busy. Super busy. I got so many projects. And it's really, honestly, like, I get so overwhelmed that I'm just like, whatever. I'm just gonna sleep in, or I'm just gonna like do it later. And of course, later is like when it's really pressing time to do it, and I'm just like, why do I do this to myself? I don't know. It's like some weird self-sabotage because I know that I could be doing great, um, even better, but I do this instead, and it's really hard. And like, I'm not crying. I'm not gonna cry. Like, this is, I don't need to cry or anything like that. It's not really necessary, but yeah, I just like, hang on, I just need a moment. So, on top of, being busy, I'm trying to finish a lot of these projects before I get married in 31 days. 31. Oh my gosh. So that's super exciting. Of course, that's so great. It's like, ugh, no words, honestly. But there's like a ton of stuff for a wedding. And of course, I knew that. It's not like a surprise. But it's just like, coming to the reality that like I do care about the wedding and I do care about like what it's gonna look like and things like that because I do care about people's opinions and I know I shouldn't, but I do. And I want to make it a good time for everybody and I want it to feel awesome and look awesome, and like I kind of hate that I want that. And of course, I want to look awesome. And I tried my dress on like 2 days ago and it fit a little bit tighter than I wanted to. And so I was like, great. Not that that super stresses me out, but it's just like another thing to think about, and like another thing. Oops, there's my dirty house. Okay. It's just like now. It's like now like exercising in the days when you have 30 days up to the wedding, it's not an option anymore. It's like you have to make time for it, and I'm like, okay, like that's the reality. We got to make time for it. We have to make time for these projects, and I'm just like, all right. Okay. And then yeah, things been really busy at the church. We had a really big conference this last weekend, and that's awesome. Which of course, I was really busy doing things for that for my job. And then, I'm trying to like stay close to the Lord in these times. But to be honest, it's been hard. It's been hard to quiet my mind, like to quiet everything enough to sit down and read the Bible. And I find myself just loving driving and being in my car, which is something I like anyway, but I'm just like really using that time and space as like my safe space, which I hate that I just said that, but like using it as my time. And lately my conversations with the Lord have been like this. All right, Jesus, I know you're with me and I know that you're here with me, and like I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't know what I got myself into right now. I don't know what I should be doing, and it's really just me. I've noticed lately that I've been like kind of masking, like putting a force field around myself. It is flippin' hot. I should not be wearing this. Like, it's a thin, like, sweatshirt, but it's outrageously warm in the house right now. But anyway, I've noticed that I've been like not, I guess, like being aware of how I'm feeling, and then it's been coming out as like anger and stress to other people. And that's something I've been working on and like wanting to work on is when I'm like super stressed out or like anxious or nervous about something or irritated, I'm really good at like not putting that off on like my boss. I'm really good about not putting that off on my pastors. I'm really good, or like people I meet out in the grocery store. I'm like really good about that. Can be super nice actually to all those people in these moments. But when like Joel, my fiance, I will like kind of like have this edge on my voice and in my tone and in my attitude, and I'm just like, and I should never treat him like that. And same thing with my mom, and she's been just trying to help me so much with the wedding, and she's so sweet and she's so great. And then I'm just like, and she's like, well, don't be mad. And I'm like, honestly, Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad at myself because I feel like, because I'm just basically, and I'll do that with my best friend too, and she's great, and like, she's not doing anything that, like, nobody's doing anything to intentionally make me mad or intentionally like sabotage my day, except this person right here. Why do people do that? You know what I mean? And so, but that's all the stuff that's stressing me out. And then now here's the exciting things, that are exciting, yet they can still stress you out, So, I worry about money, but I don't worry about money too much because the Lord just proves himself. You know what I mean? And, I notice in times where I feel like that pressure to stress out about money and focus on it, I feel like the Lord challenges me to put more faith in him, and I'll find myself like, I'll give more generously, like at church, like with my tithe or my offering. I'll give more generously than I normally would. And, and for a split second, I'm not gonna lie, like my flesh is like, all right, that was a little bit more money than normal. But then my spirit is totally calm in those moments, and I'm like, and it's almost like a yeah, like, take that, Satan. Like, you think that I'm stressed out about money, but here, Lord, just take it, And I say all this as kind of a segue, into our living arrangements after we're married. Like, where are we gonna live? And we've been talking about building a house and talking with my dad and our family members about building a house all together, and how fun and how awesome that would be for Joel and I, and what a blessing that would really be for us to own a home and be able to customize it and build it, and then build it with my dad and our uncles and grandparents, and so that's all like really exciting stuff. And I've had the privilege of experiencing home building with my parents growing up, and it is really exciting, and it is a lot of work, but something that I will never, ever, ever forget my entire life, even when I was a child, was that kind of legacy that is like deep rooted when you build a home, when your family, when you are part of building a home, literally, stick, nails, building a house. There's something really, I think, special about that. And I think when you bring the Lord into that, it's even more powerful. And so I've been really excited about that, but it is stressful. Just because there's so much stuff. And we're going to go to Hawaii for 2 weeks, and that is so exciting. And so, when things get a little bit stressful, I'm just like, I'm going to go to Hawaii for 2 weeks. Life is good, And yeah. So I guess, I don't really know you. I don't really know who's going to see this video, or who's really subscribed to my channel these days, but just keep me in your prayers, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, and this YouTube channel is really important to me, because I do believe it's part of my outreach. It's part of just kind of increasing the body of Christ, and but I will give it more proper attention when we return from Hawaii, and I want to bring you guys along, you know, in our home building process and in just our walk with the Lord, of course. And we're probably gonna make a vlog of Hawaii. We might live stream while we're there if Joel allows. If he's totally annoyed by that, then you know, I'm not gonna blame him too much. But I have a feeling it's gonna be too beautiful to not share at least a little bit. So yeah, and last week I totally lost my voice, like completely. Like I had to whisper everything. So this is the best my voice has sounded in like a week, literally. So just excuse me from that, you know. And yeah. And where we're going in Hawaii is we're going to the Big Island. So I'm chewing the little chia seeds, you know what I mean? Look at those little beans. What are those? Nobody really knows. So anyway, you know, I do want to make more like edited videos. I find it sort of embarrassing that I'm a video editor photographer by trade. That is my career, and I only do live videos on my YouTube channel. So, yeah. So that's the tea. That's the tea on my life right now. Yeah. I don't really know if I have much else to say. Feels good to get it out there. Feel like I'm dropping the ball a lot, making lots of mistakes, and I'm just kind of honestly railing through the weeks, and I'm just grinding away. I feel like I should be doing more. Maybe I'm too hard on myself. I don't really know. I'm just trying to grow with the motions and ride one wave at a time, but it feels like I ain't a good surfer at the moment. So yeah, I'm not sure if I should end this live stream or not, but I know that I should edit photos right now. And yeah, all right. Thank you guys for subscribing to my YouTube channel and tuning in when I go live. That makes me feel a little not alone, to be honest, just to be a little vulnerable for a little bit. I do work alone at my house every day, and I do find myself sometimes just like needing to talk. I do talk quite a bit. I'm a person of communication, I think, down to my core. And so having you guys tune in does help in a weird way. And I know I feel lame saying that. I feel really lame saying that. But it's the gosh honest truth. And I love Mel. I love the people that come from Mel's audience to mine. I hope I can offer some good content like hers, because so anyway, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna edit some photos. I'm gonna get some work done. You guys have done nothing but just listen to me, but I feel encouraged. And you know what? I think that is the positivity of social media right here in this moment, is that it can encourage people. Boom. Point blank, period. The vibes or whatever. We can, yeah. But ultimately, we can all be a community in Christ together. So, you guys all have a blessed day as well. Y'all are great. And, yeah. Go watch God Think TV today, by the way. It's up there. I just uploaded it today. And, yeah. All right. I will see you guys next time. Maybe I'll do a live stream in a few days, or maybe I'll record a real video. Oh, I don't know. All right. I think I say that in every video. Anyway, all right, bye.